Yvette knows the answer to this one.
Answers, please.
Maggie even think about it, or she throw the game?
She was throwing the game.
The correct answer is 47. Congratulations, Yvette. You are the new head of household.
Oh, my God.
The fact that Yvette won HOH, I almost fell off the cushion.
I can't believe Maggie did that to her.
Who
That's
cares?
Because
she never got it, that's why.
Know, but still.
Have a life.
I felt unfortunate for Yvette that she was running around the backyard, you know, really excited, but I'm assuming that she was very disappointed when she saw that Maggie wrote down a 1, because it's saying that, you know, Yvette, I have no faith in you.
I nominated Janelle and Howie. Janelle, I completely underestimated you when we started this game.
You mean how jealous you were of her?
There's definitely a little bit of conflict between everyone in the jury house. I think we're kind of getting on each other's nerves now.
Oh my God! Those faces that came up were hideous. We all make some ugly chicks.
Oh, shut up!
Ass whooper.
I have decided to use the power veto on myself.
Good job, Janelle. I'm not giving up. I'm still fighting for Janelle to win this. I'd rather throw myself on a pack of wolves and vote for one of the Girl Scout troop to win this thing.
Unfortunately, I have to evict you, Howie.
You know, Bo was making some comments there, and even Jen. You know, it was a diva fight all over again. It happened in the BB house. It happened in the backyard here by the lake with the frogs burping and chirping.
Who will be leaving the Big Brother house tonight? It all comes down to the final Golden Power Veto competition. Will Maggie and Yvette remain on the block? Stay with us. Welcome back. Tonight is the final and most important veto competition of the season. Janelle, the current HOH, is safe from eviction. Winning the veto is critical for Maggie, Yvette, and April. It's the only way they can ensure their safety and a place with Janelle in the final 3. Who will win the veto? Let's find out.
Okay, you guys, let's get ready to play our final veto competition.
So we walk outside, I see a huge table of faces on it, and then there's circles, and then there's like a buzzer, and there's 4 different spaces, 4 different colors.
It's time for the final veto competition. Let's play the missing link. Woo! We each have an identical chain of covered clues. When the game begins, pull off the covers of the game board. In order to answer each clue, you must place the face of the house guest on both sides. But beware, some clues have multiple answers. Therefore, you might have to rearrange some of the faces in order to complete the chain. Once you think you have correctly completed the chain, press your button. If any of the faces are incorrect, you will hear a buzzer and must change one or more of your answers. The first houses to complete their chain wins the final Golden Power of Veto. Woo!
I'm gonna give it my 100% that I have. All I can count on right now is the veto. And if I don't win, I'll be out the door.
I've got to win Power of Veto in order to stay in this game. The goal was to match a house guest's face or disc to the left or the right of the clue in the middle. But the problem was that you had to make sure that each person's face matched the clue in the middle and also matched the clue to the other side of that face. Sometimes there was more than one answer, and you had to make sure that each face corresponded with each next answer.
Right away, my strategy was to read them all and then try to put the faces together. So it says the first and last to release the button in the pressure cooker. Well, I know that's Bo and Jen. Next to that clue, on the left-hand side, it says, becomes HOH, then gets evicted. Well, I knew that was only Jen. So Jen had to go there, and Bo had to go on the other side.
I knew it was going to be a little difficult because there could be some that had multiple answers. So I knew that you were going to have to run your head through the game. It was like a missing link to a puzzle, so you had to make sure that the whole puzzle made sense.
I was having trouble with Kaser's partner in the rectangle, and I knew it was Kaser or Howie.
Howie was kind of confusing me too because Howie could have been on the panel and Howie was also in misspelling of the word. Oh, it was just a mess.
This
was an easy game for me. Well, not easy. It was actually probably medium. Actually, it was more of an advanced game. You know, something that someone like April doesn't really excel at.
I did think it was a really hard game because it's like you link one together and then you're like, wait, but the next one doesn't link together. I hit the button like every 30 seconds. I was trying. I figured it would be more of a waste of a time to sit back and make sure all my answers were right than to just go up and hit the button.
I saw Maggie hitting the button several times, and I knew Janelle was going to be working this because Janelle is a BB fanatic. I know I had a bunch of them wrong, and I knew them. I just wasn't piecing them correctly.
I took Kaser's head down and put Howie's up because he was on the panel with Sarah. Then I was like moving backwards in the game.
I think I got the Jennifer and Bo one right. It was the first and the last to release the button in the pressure cooker.
Mommy, I told you! Oh!
Way to go,
I was happy for her. I was sad because, you know, I didn't win, and there's no guarantee in this game like yourself winning.
And the power veto goes to Yvette with the fastest time to completing the puzzle.
Thank you so much.
I got Michael and Eric wrong.
I had 2 wrong. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Final son of a bitch 3!
You got it right. She started screaming out, you know, I'm in the final 3, knowing that one of her friends would be going home because of that. I just thought it was really rude to handle it that way.
I said what's meant for you, no one's gonna ever take it away.
I'm sorry if any of you are mad at me. To be 110% honest with you, it did hurt my feelings, and to be honest, like when you know, after you won it, you jumping up and yelling and stuff, because I mean, I wouldn't have done that just because I know that we were all in such a strange predicament.
There is a way to handle winning with grace, and I definitely did not think that Yvette handled herself in the right way.
I knew that Janelle wanted me out from weeks ago. I am her #1 person that she can't stand. Knowing that I am the first candidate out the door here, and this was my only hope.
I know, you had to.
I just saved my ass out there, and you don't want me to be jumping up for joy?
No, it just, I mean, it was just like, I know if I would have won it, I would have been reserved. Yes, I would have, because I was going to try to respect everyone's feelings, because I knew that someone was going home. Would I have jumped up and said final 3? No, because I knew that we were all in that same position, that any of us could have gone home.